All right, so on our video today, we're going to fill out your Romeo and Juliet character chart. It is the third page in your packet. So make sure you have your packet and your pen or pencil ready. This information is also contained between pages 990 and 991 in your textbook. So let's start. So this in general is the same as what your chart looks like. There are blanks, so we're going to go one at a time. I just wanted to show you that we've divided it into the sides. So we have the Capulet side, the Montague side, and then the characters who kind of fall in between. So let's take a closer look. So the top left, you have the Capulet household. It is headed by Lord and Lady Capulet. Those are Juliet's parents. So we have Juliet Capulet, nice little rhyme for you. She is their daughter, and she is one of our title characters. So you can imagine what kind of role her parents, Lord and Lady Capulet, might play. Right underneath them on your chart, you see friends and cousins. The only one that we really care about in this play is Tybalt, and that's how you pronounce it, Tybalt. It's not Tybalt. But Tybalt is Juliet's cousin. He becomes a primary character as the play continues. And then down here at the bottom, because they have a lot of money and they have a large house, they do have servants. So the nurse is a key character because she is the woman who looked after Juliet when she was a baby. She is also a confidant, a person that Juliet confides in. And then we have Gregory and Samson. They're two servants that become a prominent part of the conflict. So once again, you should have paused and filled in these pieces of information right there on your chart. Down the center, we have our neutral characters. They don't stand on one side or the other. We have Prince Aeschylus. He is the Prince of Verona, which is the city that our story takes place. We have Paris. He is a relative of the prince, so they are related. We have Friar Lawrence. He is a friar, which means he's a holy man. He's associated with a church of some kind. And then we have Friar John, who is just a friend of Friar Lawrence, and an apothecary. Apothecary is a fancy name for a person who distributes medicine or knows a lot about medicine, especially back in Elizabethan times. You might go to an apothecary if you were sick, or you needed help sleeping, or you had an issue that could be remedied by some kind of medication. On the right side of your sheet at the top, we have the Montague house. So we have the Capulets on the left and the Montagues on the right. Just like on the other side, we have Lord and Lady Montague. Those are Romeo Montague's parents. Romeo is one of our title characters. In the middle, you have Romeo's friends and cousins. So we have Mercutio. He is also related to the prince, Prince Aeschylus. And we have Benvolio, who is Romeo's friend, but he's also his cousin. So you can see that there's a little bit of overlap here with Mercutio, where he's related to the prince, but he's also Romeo's friend. You can see how that might create some conflict. And just like on the Capulet side, we have two servants. We have Abraham and Balthazar. So as we read our play, you want to make sure you know A, who these characters are, B, how they're related to each other, and C, how to pronounce their names. I know their names are a little different than what we are used to, but that is no excuse to not know how to say them or know who they are. So I'm hoping that this character chart will be a handy reference tool for you because there are so many characters in our story. Happy reading!